Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rick's Tech Pub on Friday, September 26th. It is 2 o'clock. Hope you're all having a good day. My day is going all right. Did a bunch of chores, errands today, and got a few things done. Um, yeah, hello, Ken. See, Ken Stout is first. Just gonna go through my mail and stuff and see if anybody else shows up. Shows up in chat. Uh, I was out late last night because things got delayed, and I was hoping to be back relatively soon, but they decided not to come home till Jackie was out shopping at Walmart. And hey, Charlie. What? Anyway, I'll have to send this off because there's something not right about that. They're not covering something. Hmm. Interesting. No, it's just a regular Friday for me. Just a regular quiet day. Not doing anything, but like I was saying, I was out later, a lot later than I wanted to be last night. Got home about what 12:30, 12:31 or something like that, and I don't know. Hoping things would have ended differently, but that's why I wasn't on Zoom last night. Cause I had plans on being on Zoom last night, but no, not with everything. Me getting stuck downtown. I was hoping they were going to be home sooner than what they were, and they weren't. So I don't know. So I don't know. It's a pretty quiet day for me. Not much going on at all. Mm, just trying to think of something, and I can't think of it. But why is that like that? Oh, it's because I'm already in this. Okay, never mind. So I'm trying to catch up on the news of everything that's happening on that 25H2 update. It's a lot of little new little changes. Nothing really major that I've seen so far. Hmm. Yeah, well, it might be a complex Da Vinci project, but at least you'll get it done at some point. the hell do I even have this? And I gotta go back. I gotta go to the Dollar General, which is really not a Dollar General because things are more than $1 there. A lot more than $1. I don't see. Hey, William. Did I install what, Charlie? I haven't really installed anything recently. We are rebroadcasting fixed. Yeah. Hello, Brian. How's it going out there in California? It's kind of just 71 degrees here and mostly clear skies. Hey, Brian. Did you go swimming today, Brian? Or haven't you gotten to that part yet? Think you usually do that in the afternoon? I was out a few times this morning, or this morning slash afternoon. Because by the time I got home, it was afternoon. But I didn't have to do anything more than what required me to do was to sit in a chair, so. They just had some general questions and wanted to know how to do things a little bit easier than what they were doing it. I gave them some suggestions. It seems to help them. Swimming was yesterday. Yeah, I swim like a rock. I get out there and I just sink to the bottom. I don't do paddle swimming very well either. I'm not a good flotation device. I get in the water and I just sink like a dead rock. Or boulder, whatever you want to call those things. I just do not do swimming good at. Not good at it. Uh oh. Yeah. Yeah, I can see how those two things wouldn't mix very well. Yeah, we got a YMCA here. I don't know if I have a. See, down where my mom lives, they've got a dedicated building just for swimming lanes. I think they've got like five or six swimming lanes. That's all that building is. It's just swimming lanes. You can take your laps. I don't know if Brainerd has anything like that. I know they have their swimming pool, the YMCA, but I don't think they have it divided up into 2 or 3 lanes. It's an aqua pool, something that they call it in St. Cloud. It's got 5 lanes. It's a rather large place. It's got a running track all the way in the interior of the building. That's on the outer wall of the building, and there's a running track all the way around. So you can go swimming, or you can run the big huge track, which I don't know. Some people say it's not too comfortable. Hurt your feet. Oh. They use what used to be the YMCA. Wow, okay. Uh, so our continuing harrowing project of 371 North and 210 um, is still gonna go forward. I think they're starting that in 2027. So we've got this year, 2025. We got next year, all of next summer. We get partially through the summer, and then that fall of 2026, they're gonna start digging some things, moving some things out in that area. I think by 2028 or 2029, they're supposed to be done with it. So that whole overpass thing, the whole intersection thing, I think by 2028 or 2029, I can't remember which. They said that'll be in its final completion by then. But by then, that whole area is gonna look totally different. I'm kind of I'm kind of used to how it's been looking for the last, I don't know, 30 some years that have been in Baxter, and they're gonna change all that. I understand why, but I'm gonna miss how it used to look. That's why I'm out there in Baxter every once in a while. I kind of take pictures of how things are today. So when I go back and look at those pictures 4 years from now, and thinking, I know what they have today, but this is what we used to have back in 2022, 2023. That's all going to end in 2027. So it's the button hook layout. It's going to have an overpass and four. I don't know if they're going to be four roundabouts or what, but yeah, they're doing a whole renovation to that so that 210 can finally go over 371 because it's just been accident prone in that intersection. 500 some accidents last year, 400 some accidents this year, just on that intersection alone. Hello, Jeff. Oh, oh, that's fine. At least you made it here. Hello, Robert. I'll have to make sure I say my goodbyes to everybody, though, rather than I did yesterday, instead of just saying goodbye and not mentioning anyone's name, because someone kind of got a little bit pissy about that. So I'll try to remember saying your guys' name today, but I'm not gonna promise it. The way my memory is, I say it now, but then here in 15, 20 minutes, I'm gonna forget to do that. But I'll try to remember to mention you guys at the end for participating in chat, as some people would say. Oh, oh, and I'm still. Well, that's the other project I'm kind of doing is going through people's 5 terabyte hard drives and helping them decide what they want to keep and what they want to get rid of. Trying to help them organize things a little bit, which I'm not any good at it myself, so they're kind of teaching me how to do it, and I just kind of give them the technical know-how as how to do it. So I know how things should be moved and where it should, or how it should be, but how they want to move it and how they want to title it, they kind of have to tell me that, and I'll spend an hour or two with them, kind of get a few of them done, and then if I can, I'll try to get them to do it on their own, so they're not paying me to show them how to do it. Which some people like being, I don't know. they like being guided, I guess. This one gal's had me over there 3 times now. Because I know I could probably do this on my own, but I'm just afraid of making a mistake, and then I can't find your phone number. It's just easier to have you over here while I do this in case I do screw it up, and then you can straighten it out. Like, oh, okay. She only screwed up once. For a 74-year-old woman, I was kind of impressed. She only screwed up once, and I had to stop her. I said, no. Do it the way you were doing the other ones, except this one, do it. And she didn't get it at first, but she's like, why would I want to do it? Oh, okay. Then she tried it, and then it worked. She didn't understand why it worked, but it worked. God, I hope that's a bill I don't have to pay. Because it was denied. That's almost $400. Denial letter. Oh, this already went through them already. Well, God. Yeah. Some things get paid, some things don't through my insurance, and now they're leaving me to pay $360 some that I didn't think I was gonna have to, but looks like I'm gonna have to. Ghetto is walking. Hmm. Get Dawson. I just realized those names are all out of whack. I read it the first time, and I think, why does that not make any sense? I was reading Ken Dawson, Brian Stout. Like, why does that not make any sense? Then I reviewed it in my head, and that's William Dawson. Ken Stout. Wait a minute, that's not how he wrote it. Then I read it again, and then I caught on. Yeah, I'm a little slow, but I do get there eventually. Gosh, I need to organize this. I need little organizer things that I can just throw things into instead of everything being all over the place like it is now. So I can throw these. See, I have a bunch of these, but the flash drives. I need a few more of the 8 gig and yeah, the 8 gigs. 1 4 gig, 2 8 gigs is what I need of these for projects that I've got coming up for me and a few other people. Like I'm trying to do this winter, I'm trying to do computer work, but I'm trying to do it where I can have them come here and oh, that's right, I gotta get that computer updated. The server. I gotta get that updated. I just remembered that. I haven't done that for a couple of months. For one thing, I can't move it. It's so doggone heavy. That's a 40-pound, 45-pound computer case. With everything in it. I can't move that thing. So I may have to get someone over here and have them pull that out. So I can put it in the bedroom, hook it up to one of the monitors. See, I could do it out here, but I've only got one monitor out here. And that's why I'm kind of thinking of wanting to get a different desk. But I like the Hutch kind, but you can't have 2 monitors on a Hutch desk. Because you got the sides right here. So that won't work. So if you guys got any desks in mind, send me a picture of a few or tonight in Zoom meeting. Because I am looking to get something different. Not too expensive. I'll spend maybe $200 some on it, but maybe $200 and some, but I'm not really wanting to spend 300, but I don't know. I could if I had to, but I don't want to. So 200 some dollars is my limit. Maybe up to 300, maybe, but if I have to, I will. But I like the hutch part of it. That's the reason why I don't want to get rid of this desk. So I like the hutch part because it's got these shelves. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. So I could put 5 in, but well, I could put more shelves in there than that, but that would look sloppy. But I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 7. But I don't want to do it that way either. So I don't know. I think a few of you have seen what my desk looks like. It's got the hutch part. I want the bottom part. I want someone to rebuild this. It's nice enough and can be sturdy enough. And I could keep it. I could keep this bottom part and get rid of the top part, but then again we come back to the second part of it has a hutch. I like the hutch. It's got shelves. But can't have 2 monitors on this desk because of the hutch. So that's kind of where my woes are. It's like, yeah, I want to replace it, but replace it with what? And something that would work. A hutch desk that would accept 2 monitors is what I'm wanting. But I don't think that's possible. And I like this glass door up here up on top. I do like that. So this desk does have things I like about it. It's just it's 4 years old, and the bottom of this desk has gotten wet twice because the carpet's gotten wet. So the bottom part's pretty much pooched. And this door thing, I tell you, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. This door thing, this is just. Yeah, it's because, well, you can't see it. Maybe you can. No, you can't. Yeah, you can. That hinge there on the bottom, that silver thing. See, there's the top hinge right there. This bottom one, the one screw is out of it. So to get that to stay where it's supposed to isn't happening. And I'm trying to turn this thing around without. So that's my issue, is that bottom hinge. And these take special kinds of hinges. You just can't put any regular kind of a hinge on it. It won't work. Trust me, I've thought of that already. I thought, well, I'll just go to the hardware store and buy a regular set of hinges. The way these work, that won't work. It was specifically designed with those kind of hinges in mind. And you can't put a regular hinge on it because it doesn't work. Um, I'm sure I could get it to work if I tried hard enough, but why put effort into it? So that's my thoughts on that. And then I got the idea of get that TV over there. No, that won't work. Because I could put the TV over here, but then where would I put the computer stuff? I don't want it on that wall over on that wall because that's adjacent to my neighbor's wall. So I can't have this hutch desk against that wall. Although, that wouldn't be a bad idea. And then I can look out the window and just kind of look off to the right and see the window, the outside. If I look off to my left, all I'm seeing is the air conditioner. If I flip everything and put everything on that wall, at least I can look out the window and see the outside instead of an air conditioner. But then again, I've got this subwoofer, this 50-watt subwoofer, up against that wall. So whatever they have on their walls, I'm just gonna rattle off their walls because I turn the music on, turn it up, and then Next thing I know is they're knocking on my door saying, your music, your bass just knocked everything off my wall. I said, yeah, I know. I've done that a few times before. But the one in the bedroom. That's 100 watts. I don't have to try very hard to knock things off the walls with that one. This one I have to turn it up a little bit. That one, no, I don't have to turn it up very much. If I turn the bass up halfway, and then just bump the volume ever so slightly, and things on the wall start rattling, so I have to turn it down. I turn the bass down, which I don't like doing. Solution first. Hmm. Yeah, particle wood. I've never stripped a screw out on this thing yet, but see, that's why I want to get Brett to make the bottom part. It'll be made out of real wood. Be also probably 10 times heavier, but then he's got to get the thickness right. I don't know if he really wants to do a project like that. Really don't know. I would think he would, but then it's gonna be so doggone heavy. And there's a lot of little details to it too. I don't know. Some of them I could leave out of it, but yeah, I don't know if you guys got any ideas as far as computer desks or computer desks that's a hutch that'll accept two 24 or 25-inch monitors. That's the other thing I gotta do is I gotta switch out my monitors in the bedroom. They are kind of the same, but they're kind of not. One picture is brighter than the other, and the other one's kind of duller because they're two different monitors, and one's not an internal panel switching or whatever IPS. The other one is. So, and I don't know. It's just my thoughts as far as a desk. And I'm no engineer. I wouldn't know how to draw up a desk to save my life, so and have it work in this area. I do not know. But someone out there smarter than me will figure something out. If you need pictures, just let me know and I'll try to get a picture to you somehow or email or something. But that's what my plan is so far is just to have someone build the bottom part of this desk. But then again, that damn hutch. I do not know what to do about that. Because I do like it, but I don't know. I'll figure out something eventually. Yeah. See, this monitor is IPS, and one of them in the bedroom is IPS, but the other one isn't. Everybody's been kind of yelling at me about not knowing how to buy monitors for that type of motherboard and that kind of frequency, and everybody's telling me I screwed up, so they said, well, that's not how you're supposed to do it. You have to match up this number with this, that number with this name, and then you do something. I said, I don't know how to do that. I just go to Amazon, I look at a monitor, I pick it, and I say, those look like two monitors I want, so I ordered them, and then now everybody's telling me I did it wrong. Because one of them is IPS, the other one isn't. The other one is something that I should have never considered, and the what is it, megahertz, mega whatever milliseconds is different than what it is on the other monitor. They said all them kind of things you have to know before even thinking of going and buy a monitor. Then you have to memorize all that before you go to the store or go to Amazon. And by that time, I've forgotten it all. And I just picked two monitors. I want those two, this one and that one. And okay, are you sure? It's like, yeah, I'm sure. Without realizing that one's gonna show up different than the other. So, but the one in the bedroom has more different purpose than this Asus monitor. The one in the bedroom is for more of DaVinci color grading, color whatever. So it's got to pay attention to details a little bit more. But this one in here in the living room, it's an Asus monitor, and I've had that. You know, God, how long have I had this monitor? 7, 8 years, and it's time for it to go. I mean, I shouldn't really be using it anymore. 7, 8 years, and a monitor makes me nervous. I don't think it's been 7, 8 years. It's been maybe 6 to 7 years. No, it's longer than that. It's probably 7 years or more. And I don't like using monitors more than 6, 7 years. So I need to get a new one for this one, so I can retire this one or give it to somebody that wants it. Someone locally. Someone will put an advertisement in the paper or in next door. Say I've got a monitor, 21.3-inch monitor. Someone wants to come get it. Come get it. I bet you it won't take long because someone will be here in a half hour. I'll take that monitor you're offering. Like, okay, I'll go get it. I promise you one day, next door, someone will be over here wanting the damn thing. I'll publicly notice it on second floor of my building. They got a bulletin board, and I'll just say, take a picture of this monitor, and just say free monitor. If someone wants to come get it. And if no one wants it here, then I'll go on the next door and just say free monitor. Because I can't get any money out of this thing. This thing is old. And it really, I mean, it works okay, but there's better monitors out there. Good enough for the person that doesn't really know anything about monitors and is going to miss all the stuff that they should notice. But for someone that has a keen eye on monitors, they'll look at it and say, no, I don't want this thing. Yeah, I kind of figured. But I'm just wanting to get rid of this. But I got to buy another monitor. Two monitors, actually. Because I'll have two monitors in here, then two in there. Three monitors. One for in there. Oh, I don't know. I still want to get that 15-inch monitor. I gotta look at those because I need to get some kind of monitor for that one over there. But I haven't looked at prices lately. I know the kind that are out there, but those are not exactly what I'm looking for. Let's see, how do you say that? 15-inch. No. Yeah, see, that's not. It's all got that backing so you can stand it up. And that's not really what I'm looking for. Hmm. This one might be it, but no, that's got to stand to it too. It's got an ultra thin zero frame for gaming. It's 15.6 inches. Uh, yeah, no, that's a lot to choose from. So I'm kind of still stuck on what kind of monitor, how to. Hmm, I'm not gonna get a Westinghouse. There's no way. Everybody keeps telling me, go get a Westinghouse. Those are pretty good. Yeah, to you they might be, but I think I'll stay away from them. See, they all got these kickstands and yeah, it's just not getting me what I am thinking of. Oh, this one might work. Well, that's $49. WGK portable monitor with a kickstand. I don't know. 'Cause I need another smaller monitor for the one in the bedroom next to my other two monitors I have. I need a third one that'll stand up in portrait mode because I've thought of different ideas for that, but again, I'm not seeing anything that would. See, I need one of these to have be able to put a mount on it, so I can might attach it to my wire shelf, which is another thing I need. Need to add some more pieces to my wire shelf. But then everybody's asking me, "What's your dimensions?" Like I don't know how to measure that thing. I think I just go from one end to the other, but I don't know. I'll measure it and then I'll look on Amazon and see if I can find anything that kind of resembles that size or even close to it, and that's the one I'll go and get. I need to add a few more shelves to this one, and one or two shelves in the one in the bedroom. Eventually, when I do get rid of that couch or love seat rocker recliner, this wire shelf over here is going to go where that is. But I've just never gotten that far. So, hello, head stash. You have a 27-inch for. Yeah, well, I've got a 49-inch TV, and it's an LCD screen, and the one bottom lower left corner of the TV is cracked. So I don't know how it happened. It's been sitting there for 4 or 5 years, and through the years, something got too close to it and cracked the screen. God dang it, how'd that happen? You trade options? Hmm. You must have a lot of contacts. You trade options. Okay. Oh, head stash. I don't know what size yet. I'm not sure. I gotta think about that. But Brandon's reptiles and he says, "Hey Rick, I've been subscribing to your channel for about a year. Well, thank you for being a subscriber. Usually catch you on the replay, but since I caught you live today, I thought I'd stop in to say hi. Well, hello, Brandon. Didn't mean to miss you there, Brandon, but I kind of have a horrible habit of not paying attention to chat when I should. But I do go back and look at it. But it's one of many things you do. I do a lot of things too, but being that we're gonna be heading into winter here in a little over the I don't know. I like to say we won't have any snow on Thanksgiving, but that's usually a hit and miss. But it's soon afterwards, about 2 or 3 days afterwards, and we get our first 6, 7 inches of snow. So it's around that time. Oh, Honda ATV. B5 S4 and an S4 and a 25 Audi S5. The Audi S5. Huh. You own a company in the country of Colombia. I own an advisory film. Do not own a trucks, motorcycle, but hmm. It looks like you got your hands in a whole bunch of businesses there, Headstash. I think you're a little bit more. Well, at least it keeps you busy. I think it'd keep me more busy than I'd like to be, but yeah, I used to work at our local bike shop. It wasn't a motorcycle slash bicycle, it was just a bicycle shop. They mostly sell Trek bicycles, which is where I bought my last three from. Yeah, I know that's one thing I didn't like about doing being at work is having to do that. But when you punch in and out, that's how you get paid. Yeah, that sucks. Hope they can wait till next month. I don't want to pay $200 some for a bill that they should have paid and they denied it. Yeah, the weather's not too bad today. It's not so windy. It's in the 70s. It's it's not a bad day here. There's 71 degrees. It was a little chilly last night coming home around 12 something. But I finally left because they finally got home. And what kind of review Carrie's doing today? Can't read it on my phone. Trying to figure out what that duplicate tab. Not now. Mini. Oh, it's another minis forum review. God. Yeah. That's gonna be at what, 3 o'clock? Yep. So I'm gonna go another couple of minutes here, guys, and I think I'm gonna get going after that. Oh, God dang it! I knew I was forgetting something. Sitting here the whole time thinking, what am I missing? I'm forgetting my sparkling ice. What else is going on around here? Nothing really. It's gonna be a pretty quiet day. I've got nothing. I could take a nap, but I'm not going to. What is in my food agenda tonight? I don't know. I really haven't thought about that. Thought about probably having chicken or probably having fish. I might have fish. I've got walleye in the in the freezer. I don't know what I'm gonna have tonight. Or I might have burgers. I don't know. Seriously. Why does it like doing that? So I need to get a new phone. It's turning on YouTube videos for some reason. It's turning them on randomly because I was just putting my phone down and I was hearing this music in the back. Like, where in the world is that? Oh, it's a YouTube video. My phone likes to turn on YouTube videos for no reason. Would I order a steak or a fish steak? Fish is just something secondary, but I'll take the highest amount first. Hey, long dog. Does this mean dinner comes in a box? I don't know. It might. Depends on who I order from. I don't know. I'll probably stick to here at home. I'll figure out something to eat. I'll try not to make a microwave dinner. I really tried not doing that. It's not really the healthiest choice. I don't know. Steak and making a steak in a microwave. That doesn't sound very good. That sounds like something you'd be able to turn into a basketball after you were done with it. Because microwaving a steak turns it rubbery. You can do potatoes in a microwave, but just don't blow up your potato. But then if you put it in the oven, I think 2 potatoes take like 45 minutes or something, and I don't got time to wait. So if I want to make a baked potato, I just throw it in the oven, put it in there for 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes or whatever, and call it good. I know that's not how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, air fryer. I thought about getting an air fryer. I need to get a new toaster oven. And then I need to get an air fryer. And then I need to get this. And I need to get that. So yeah, the list could go on and on and on and on and on of things I need to get. But the essentials I don't even have for cooking. So I've got a skillet. I've got a frying pan. Skillet, frying pan, same thing. I've got a small little pan, 9-inch pot pan that I make my macaroni and cheese in. Um, so I've got things to do, things to make things. I can make my own meatball sub, which reminds me, I should go do that one of these days. Instead of talking about, I've got the shredded mozzarella cheese. So, I don't know. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. And if I can't make up my mind soon enough, then I pick up the phone and I just order out. Which around here in my neighborhood, there's not a lot of places. Usually pizza. Yeah, that's about it. Or you can go to Holiday. But in downtown, there's one restaurant, the Mexican restaurant. I don't know if they allow you to go there and order and pick up. I don't know. That's one restaurant that I'd like to try. See how they are. Pork chops. Yeah, I could do that, but some of that stuff you make in the oven. Well, any of that you could make in the oven, but it just depends. I don't know. If you make a steak in the oven, I think that kind of gets smoky. So, yeah, biscuits. See, biscuits I usually get in the winter, because biscuits for me are kind of a winter thing. And I've made biscuits before, and I need to get into making some of my winter stuff that I usually do. You know, the cupcakes, the cookies, the The easy stuff to do. But I'm not gonna go into making a 6-course meal. That stuff would sit around for weeks on end until it goes bad. Show me too much food, I won't eat it. You just show me enough food to keep me hungry, I'll eat it. But you show me a lot of food, and I'll just sniff at it, look at it, and walk away from it. And people have done that at buffets or at people's house, and they have just a huge line of food, and it ends up being me just staring at it, saying, "Yeah, that's nice, but where do you start?" Here comes that train again. So yeah, I guess we'll go an hour here, go another couple of minutes, guys, and I think I'm gonna hang it up after that. I think I've talked long enough. I need to get my air conditioner serviced this winter. Take it over to somewhere and have them take it apart and clean it out. It's getting awfully dirty inside. And I don't want it getting dirty. But I can see it's getting a thin layer of dirt and dust in there. Yeah. No, Long Dog, we don't have a Mexican food market. We got just the regular food markets, but sell ears of corn or whatever, or a few tomatoes here and there. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping it up here, guys. Gonna mention names here so that people don't have a canary about not being mentioned. I want to thank everybody that's been here, and that's Ken, Charlie, William, Brian, Robert, and Jeff Ryman, Brian Lightfoot, Brenda's Reptiles, and whatever. Headstash, thank you for being here. And Lone Dog, of course. It has been fun. It has been always interesting, some of the conversations that we come up with. And sometimes we don't kind of come up with any conversations at all. So, yeah, sometimes we don't. But I think yesterday and today, I think we did pretty good. No live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Because there's other people I want to watch at around the same time that I do my live stream. And I don't want to pull people off that live stream to watch my live stream, which is, you know, sometimes the better option, I think. I don't know. It depends on who you want to watch. Me, them, whoever. Just stop in and say hi on my live streams every once in a while. I know I'm getting a few new people here and there, but I'd like a few more, but it doesn't have to happen today or tomorrow or this next month. But I'd like a few new people to. I like the views to go up, so click the like button. Like I said before, I'm not gonna pest you about it, but comment, like, and share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But until then, guys, my next live stream will be Sunday at 2 o'clock Central Time. So until then, folks, hope you all have a great Friday, and hope you all have a great weekend. And catch you later. Bye for now. All right, later, Lawn Dog. Bye.